Let's go into JB's picks, okay? Courtesy of Hard Rock Bet. So let's do our Dark Horse World Series winner first. So I think you know which direction I'm gonna go with this, and I think it's a pretty easy direction. I mean, I think the Philadelphia Phillies are not being as talked about as they need to talk about. I think they had one of the biggest pickups of the offseason, and it was Max Kepler.
Yep.
I mean, that's a big deal. And then they still got Zach Wheeler, who is easily a top 5 pitcher in baseball. Still got Aaron Nola. You know, Soto's in the lineup. Of course, you got, Bryce Harper. I mean, that he's coming into this season. He's healthy. Trey Turner. I mean, this lineup is pretty loaded. Pretty loaded. And they didn't make the run that everyone anticipated them making last year. But I think this year they're going to be back and they're going to be ready to go. And also another dark horse for me. This is a little bit more of a dark horse because that one, Philly's kind of a contender. I would watch out for the Mariners.
Okay, all
right. I think the Mariners, Randy Arozarena, I think he can do some damage. They also got George Kirby, Bryce Miller, and Logan Gilbert in their starting rotation, which is not bad. And this is a Mariners team that's been knocking on the door for a couple years. They haven't been able to make the postseason. I think this is the year where they break through and possibly make a run. I'm not saying that, they're going to be the best team in the league, but they're a sneaky team, in my opinion. And we talked about the D-backs. I think that's another team as well that could be back in the mix. Those are my couple dark horse.
That one, I didn't see that one coming with the Mariners. I could see that one. That one's pretty good. I would say, obviously, if it's not our team, even though we're kind of contending, but we're still the Cubs. I'm biased there, but I would say something dark horse for me is probably be the Guardians. I mean, they in the ALCS, they faced the high-powered Yankees, and they lost a couple of guys, but they find the pieces together. They get their starting pitching in order. That was more kind of a last-minute thing before we did on this. I'm like, man, if you want to think of dark horse favorite, I would probably pick the Guardians to go over that hump. I mean, again, they've been to the ALCS last year for the first time since 2016. We all know what happened that year.
Hey! I got two wine bottles that haven't been opened that say 2016 World Series.
Yeah, right.
That's all I gotta say.
Flags back there. No, Rizzle has the patch here somewhere. Yep, there it is. There it is, brother.
Oh, and I got a legend right here.
Oh yeah. Good old Rhino. Hope pray for him. His cancer gets better. But yeah, I think the Guardians, they can be consistent enough with their hitting. Their defense was a struggle in the championship series. They, couldn't really hold it in their bullpen. I mean, Emmanuel Clase, what happened, brother? I mean, he's the best closer in the league. And he just sold against the Yankees. So I feel like with them, I can feel like they can make a run. Oh, and the Tigers, of course. Tigers got, that pickup, and they have Skubal. If their lineup can be consistent, the defense can stay up to date. That AL Central, much better than years prior. I can see those two teams make it, and then Yankees as well. Obviously, they have a.
Well, they're gonna win that. They're gonna win that division. I mean, it's
that East Division. Yeah, I mean, who else? Yeah, the Rays. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby. Yeah. Red way paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my